Hello, everyone. I'm kind of rushing to get into this on time, so I made it. I had to run after. Well, I wanted to run after work, so I did that, and I thought I'd make it, and I almost didn't. But here I am, a minute before it starts. Let's go! I'm so ready. I don't think Fire Emblem will be here, unfortunately, even though I put out that video. But here we go. Okay. I can hardly breathe. Okay. Yeah, still COVID stuff. All right. I'm ready. Why am I doing this to myself? It's okay. It's Nintendo. That's why. That's why. We do this because we love it, right? Woo! Oops, hit the mic. Smash first. Whoa, what is this? A castle? Castle seems kind of Fire Emblem. Dragon. Oh, Monster Hunter! Monster Hunter! Oh my gosh! Oh yes! More Monster Hunter content then? Monster Hunter Rise? Whoa. I am a noob. Yeah, who says that anymore? I'm very a novice when it comes to Monster Hunter. So if this is a monster from previous games, I'm not sure, but oh my goodness. That is so cool. So demonic. Sunbreak. Ooh. Look at that DLC. I like it. I'm excited. Summer 2022. 2022. Kind of hard to say. Massive expansion. Massive expansion. Hear that? Now all the Monster Hunter people can shut up. You know who you are. And I love you.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Koizumi, you look tired.
What you just saw was the first trailer.
Don't worry, I'm
for
tired
Monster
too.
Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, the massive expansion for Monster Hunter Rise.
I mean, of course they would do a huge expansion. This is Monster Hunter we're talking about.
Our friends at Capcom
Huge
are
IP
working
for
on many new
Capcom.
elements that will enhance the
Honestly, Monster Hunter
experience of Monster
is
Hunter
up there
Rise,
for my game of the year.
including
It
new
really
stories,
is.
locales, monsters,
Rise is just such a good
and,
entry.
although not touched on
And
in the
really,
trailer,
not my first
new
one,
hunting
but
actions and quest
the
lines.
one that I got really into.
Monster Hunter
So I'm
Rise,
excited for this DLC,
Sunbreak
and yeah,
is
if
scheduled
it
to
continues
release
on
as
with
paid
how
DLC
great
in
Rise
summer
was,
2022.
super excited for this.
Please stay tuned for more information in the future. All right,
And if I'm yelling, I'm so
let's see
sorry.
the first batch of Nintendo
I really
Switch
didn't get to
headlines.
breathe or anything. I'm just really rushed right now, okay?
Party during the day.
Let's go, Mario Party!
It's
Get
almost
to see
time
what
to
update we got for this.
party! The Mario
Party!
Superstars game. Along with Spaceland and Peach's birthday cake, several other boards make their return. Take a stroll around Woody Woods.
Oh, okay.
Watch out
They
for
already said there was 5
monkey
boards. I
holes.
thought there was
They'll
more than
change the
5, but
board's
no, still only
direction when you
5.
least expect it.
Okay.
Travel
Still,
between 2 islands and Yoshi's Tropical
these boards are
Land.
looking better
Toadette's got
than
the
what we
star,
had in
but you might swap
Super Mario
places with
Party.
Bowser at the last second. Party day and night. in
I
the horror
love, like,
King Boo statue
the
is harmless
haunted,
during the day.
spoopy stages so
You can
much.
Swipe stars from unsuspecting players. Need a break from boards? Head to Mount Minigames and play in minigame-only courses. Compete against players worldwide for the longest win streak in survival. Or work together in the
Can you imagine, like,
cooperative
having that
multiplayer
sort
tag
of, like, flex? Yeah, you know, I'm the greatest Mario Party minigame player in the world.
All boards and minigames
I have to
support
reclaim my
online
title.
play. So invite family,
That's gonna be
friends,
anime one day.
and frenemies, and get ready for the party of a lifetime. Mario Party Superstars launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th.
October, man.
Pre-orders
October's a
are
big month
available
for
now on
Nintendo this
eShop.
year. Well, I guess there's 2 games, right? 2 major games coming out in October.
RPG is in the cards.
Okay. What do we have here? Is this biting? No. What is this? It's the Abo Trio. Oh, I should have read that. A reckless young man who fancies himself a hero yet cares only for the reward. His traveling companion, a quiet monster. And a proud witch, her hatred for the dragon all-consuming.
At the Queen's behest,
Voice of...
you'll
Oh,
set
it's a
off
Square
on a
Enix game.
fantastical journey to slay a fearsome dragon for honor and fortune.
Oh.
Everything in this realm is represented as cards, from the protagonists to shops, towns.
Okay. Oh, dang it.
environments.
The
In
mic
this
again.
fresh take on tabletop RPGs, you'll square off in turn-based card battles, where your skills and a little bit of luck will determine the
Interesting.
victor.
I mean, it's basically a regular card game.
A spellbinding experience from the creative minds of Yoko Taro and Yosuke
Oh.
Saito is about to unfold.
Nice.
Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars launches on Nintendo Switch.
See, that's
October
another
20th.
game October.
Pre-orders and a free demo will be available
Oh,
today
good
on
demo.
Nintendo eShop.
I do like demos. Will I pick that up? I don't know. I'll have to see what the reviews are like.
Of a human being.
I did play Magic the Gathering for a couple years.
You awaken in a hotel room in the city of Revachol, devoid of your memories. Soon, you learn that you're a detective and get entangled in a strange murder case in the
This is Disco Elysium.
Disco Elysium. The
So
final cut.
I know of this game,
As
but
you
I've never
interrogate
actually
people
played it
and uncover
or
clues,
seen
internal
much of it.
dialogues will begin.
But
To
I've heard
investigate,
people just go
you'll need the help of
really
the
crazy
24
about how
skills
much they
living
love
within
this.
you.
It kind of goes over my head
Your
though.
behaviors and available choices will change depending on how you develop these skills, directly impacting how the story progresses.
That's pretty ingenious. Ouch.
What sort of detective will you become? Disco Elysium, the final cut, launches digitally on Nintendo Switch October 12th.
See, another
Physical
October
version of the
game.
will
Man,
launch early 2022.
October.
Pre-orders for the
So much
digital
is
version
coming.
begin today on Nintendo eShop. Uncover more stories and
Oh yeah, I forgot about this expansion pass. So there's like part 2 to this. So I had theorized maybe it would be a sneak peek at the next game, but I kind of doubt it now. What could it be? So, playable Calamity Ganon? Does that already thing? I can't remember. Sign on, baby!
And about that courageous friend of yours, it seems I owe him as well.
The King of Hyrule must not
Wow, this complete new story stuff.
You're pretty good for a little kid.
We'd better partner up on this, don't you think?
What? Whose voice was that?
They roll
We
hard.
better partner up on this, don't you think? Oh no, he broke it? I'm confused. If you played the game... Oh. Ah yeah! Bayo, Pura, and Robbie. Let's go! What? So they're together. I wonder why those two never got together. I guess, you know, lab assistant partners, but not romantic interests. Hey, that's fair. I respect that. Friends, but not romantic. I respect that. Oh, now this is the game everybody was asking for. Woo! Actually, there's probably some Square Enix fans who are just going crazy. Yeah! This looks exactly like Mario Kart 8.
Magicites are contained inside items. Collect these throughout courses to cast magic like fire and arrow to blast away opponents. Acquire magicites of the same element to cast even more powerful spells.
Classic. Whoa, that slowed down.
Each racer also has a special ability. Use it at the right time to turn the tables.
Dun, dun, dun,
Engine
dun.
customization options will be available, as well as local and online multiplayer. Up to 64 players can compete in a bracket.
64. Bracket sides are okay. For a second, I thought 64 people at one time were gonna be racing.
Races exclusively onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Hey, for Mario Kart fans, there you go. That's your Mario Kart 9 right
Before
there.
we show you our next video,
Uh-huh.
we have some news about the
Dun,
last
dun,
fighter
dun.
for the
Yeah,
Super
okay, here we go.
Mario Ultimate game.
So, probably gonna say, hey, we're gonna announce it later.
Mr. Sakurai, the game's director, will reveal this fighter in the
Okay.
final Mr. Sakurai Presents video on October
Understandable.
5th.
I was wondering
So
if they
show
would.
you how to use this fighter, so please
Oh,
look
good.
forward
One in
to it.
all in one go. I was wondering if they would announce it or just announce a announcement.
Presentation about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I hope you'll check it out.
It's been a wild ride. You know, I've seen some people say, "I hope we don't do a third pass," and that's totally fine, understandable.
Please
But let's
take a look at this.
appreciate the ride. You know, how long it's been. Okay, what am I looking at? Something abandoned. It's like a mall. Is it gonna be zombies? What is this? Man, so many apocalyptic games. Animal Crossing Apocalypse. Oh, maybe Donkey Kong? Oh no, Kirby! Kirby! Oh! Bayo? It was a Poyo. I don't even remember. I guess I gotta be careful. Apparently that's a swear in Spanish. I don't know. Digging yourself a hole here. Wait, is this completely 3D? It is! It's 3D! Well, you know, 3D movement! What? They finally did it! Aw, it's so cute! The music. Wow. Yeah, interesting they went with the apocalyptic nature. Oh, yeah. Whoa. It looks, in some places, it looks a little empty, but I think, you know, that's just kind of like beginning footage and whatnot. Understandable. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I mean, how long have we been pining for a new take on the Kirby franchise? No more of the 3D, 2D style games, you know? Or 2D, you know, linear 3D games. Awesome. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Oh, you know, this kind of screams GameCube era to me. You know, back when GameCube was kind of experimenting with some of those 3D games, and they took it to really weird and odd places. I don't know. For some reason, it just gives me a GameCube type of vibe. I mean, not the graphics, I mean, but just the design and the setting and everything.
What lies in store for Kirby?
Not that you could ever see that in the GameCube.
In spring 2022.
Wow.
We hope you'll look forward to Kirby's
Spring 2022. Hey, that gives us something to look forward to.
Next.
I hope it's good. I really do.
Please take a look.
Of course. Of course I'll take a look. Animal Crossing update. Let's go. Now Animal Crossing fans are happy. See, we pleased the Monster Hunter fans and the Animal Crossing fans. Life is good. Hey! This is the cafe, right? People have been asking for? Oh. Oh, you're such a tease, Animal Crossing. You tease. Airing in October.
Since its launch
Why?
in 2020,
Why did?
the
Okay,
Animal
whatever.
Crossing
No, I'm good.
Horizons
I'm glad
game
at least they
has
said
been
something.
enjoyed by
But it's just
many
like
players around the
announcement
world.
of an announcement.
New free content will arrive in November.
But we have to wait until October to see what that
In
content is.
preparation for its release, we will be airing an Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct in October.
What?
In it,
Okay,
we'll
you
go
do
over the
you.
content in more
You do you,
detail.
Nintendo. Hey, I guess it gives us more time to showcase other
Please be on
games.
the lookout
Yeah,
for
this
the
is good.
end
This is
date of
good. This is good stuff.
presentation.
I like that. I like that.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yes, please. Will I pick up Animal Crossing again? It just depends.
Games, one game update, and
It
lots
just
of fun.
depends on what is in the update.
For
Hey, more Super
It's coming to
Rush.
the Mario Golf Super Rush game.
I mean, of course.
Koopa Troopa enters the fairway as a playable character.
About time, Koopa Troopa.
Dish out tricky shots and dashes to mess with the competition. Ninja will
Ooh, Ninja. I don't even remember seeing him in the
use
game.
blinding speed to outpace opponents.
Ninja.
2 courses are also being added.
Nice. Okay, these looks like some pretty good courses. I mean, basically like there's snow and desert levels, but
what's this?
what?
An invitation. You're invited to live in a magical
Oh gosh,
world with
I thought this was
Mickey
the
Mouse
same
and
game for a
dozens of
second
Disney
there.
characters.
I was like, what in the world?
Spend time with Disney
Oh,
friends.
Mickey is going into Mario Golf. What is going on?
Explore delightful
Oh,
Disney-themed
that was an
worlds.
interesting
All
transition.
downloadable content from the original Nintendo 3DS version is included.
Oh, is it?
Disney Magical
Forgive me for
Worlds
knowing, but this was a
Enchanted
3DS game.
Edition soars
Okay.
Onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. A beloved Star
Man,
Wars
these
game
these
is
transitions.
coming to Nintendo Switch. Blast off to captivating planets.
I mean, clearly
join
this is not the same
forces
game.
with Jedi, droids, and outcasts in this blend of action, role-playing, and adventure. Will you use the Force for good, or will you be lured to the dark side? Your choices determine the
graphics.
galaxy's fate in Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, launching on Nintendo Switch November 11th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. That's a big game.
There's one thing you must always remember: stay human.
Don't tell me what to do.
This is the city, humanity's last stronghold against a virus that turns people into the undead. In the cloud version of Dying Light 2, Stay
Another
Human,
cloud
you'll need to
version
master
game.
both
I mean,
parkour
hey, if they're
and
working out for
tactical
people,
combat to
that's
survive
great.
in this brutal open
But,
world
you
action
know,
RPG. Explore alone,
I doubt my internet
or
would
with other
do very
players
well
in
with it.
online co-op as you
Get better
unravel the
internet. I
dark secrets
can't.
of those in power during the
And
day.
it's not a money
Then
issue, really. I
plunder the
mean, I
layers
don't want to
of
pay
the
more, but
infected at night.
it's
Your
also
decisions
just
will
my
shape the
area
story,
won't
but they'll also
accept a
have
better internet
consequences.
provider. Like,
No
I
matter
don't
where
want to.
your
I don't want to go there.
actions lead
I don't
you,
want to go there.
There's one thing you must always remember: stay human. While you're at it, take the prequel on the go in Dying Light Platinum Edition.
I've never. I don't know if I've heard of these games, to be honest.
Craft weapons and face hordes of the infected.
They're not
in
really my type of
post-apocalyptic
game.
open world. Dying Light 2: Stay Human.
But again, this is showing how
on Nintendo
diverse
Switch,
the
February
Switch
4th,
really can be.
2022. A free demo
I wonder
will
how
also
well these
launch the
games do,
same
to be
day
honest.
on Nintendo
I hope they
eShop.
do well.
Dying Light Platinum Edition.
You know, get as many people
comes to
playing.
Nintendo Switch
More
October
October.
19th.
Like, holy crap,
Pre-orders
October.
begin today on Nintendo
I mean,
eShop.
obviously, I'm not getting every game that's coming out in October, but man.
Utility,
Oh, here we go. Update.
morality,
Please give it a better name. No project.
Triangle strategy.
Oh
Fiery
no.
presented in stunning HD
They
2D.
kept the name.
Your actions will lead you through a riveting story that changes. based
Wasn't
on
it?
the decisions
Wasn't it
you
Triangle
make.
Strategy? Isn't that what?
In the end,
Actually,
your
wait. What was the
conviction
name?
guide you.
Was it Project Triangle
You
Strategy?
have gone to the one place
I can't remember.
cannot follow.
In response to the survey about the demo released in February of this year, the game has been fine-tuned with a focus on elements that received lots of feedback.
Good.
These include adjustments to the difficulty, improvements to on-screen visuals,
Nice.
camera angle control,
Can you make it look better?
the ability to review previous dialogue,
Ooh, good. I've noticed that's very helpful.
and streamlined game flow and loading times. More details are now available on Nintendo.com.
So when are you expecting a release? Next year?
Triangle Strategy
Summer?
will launch on
March!
Nintendo Switch
Yes!
March 4th,
Very good.
2022.
Excited.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Oh man,
eShop.
2022 could have a lot of games. Dread! Okay, people, look away now if you don't want to be spoiled. Seriously, look away. Look away. A. Oh, dang it. I forgot how to spell.
With overwhelming power, your highest priority should be simply to survive.
Ooh, I love it. Oh, the boss looks so cool. I can't wait to fight it. Ah, so smooth. Well, I mean, you know, for a Switch game. That
There may be a very small opportunity to escape.
looks like a brain.
Won't let your guard down.
Ah, yeah. There he is! Big boy Kraid! I'm so glad Kraid's back. This traitor Chozo up in here. Ah, can't wait. Picking that up with my swole.
Theron,
Oh,
the
we're
most
getting more.
powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy, embarks on a new mission to the uncharted planet ZDR.
Embarks.
Objectives? Confirm whether the deadly X-parasite still exists, and figure out why the Emmy research robots in search of it have mysteriously gone dark.
Oh, look at that.
Readings reveal that planet
It's so
ZDR is
cool, so
divided into
beautiful.
multiple environments, each with its own elements
Oh, wow.
and organisms.
The settings are so gorgeous.
Remnants of the mighty Chozo civilization are also scattered throughout, including evidence that the Chozo may have once called the planet their home.
Oh.
Visit Metroid.nintendo.com to read Metroid Dread Report Volume 8 for a detailed account of the terrain and life forms you may encounter in the Metroid Dread game.
You could bet your bottom dollar that I
Check out
won't.
the other Metroid Dread reports there as well.
Not gonna happen.
You'll want to prepare yourself for the dangers that lie ahead.
Do I really want to prepare myself?
Metroid Dread launches on Nintendo Switch October 8th.
I think I'm
Pre-orders
already
are
ready.
Available now on Nintendo eShop.
How was that?
Pretty good.
Up next, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Yes, here we go.
Many people
Okay,
have been
Game
using
Boy
Nintendo Switch Online since it
and
launched in September 2018.
N64.
In addition to the current membership, we'll be adding a new membership plan.
Oh no. How much?
As a part of this new plan's content,
Oh my gosh.
you'll be able to play a collection
N64.
of Nintendo 64 games.
So yeah, you really gotta
The
pay extra
Nintendo
money for the
64 system
N64
launched
stuff.
25 years ago. I think this system gave many players their first 3D gaming experiences,
Indeed.
as well as intense 4-player multiplayer.
I never owned an N64,
With
but my
Nintendo
friends
Switch,
did.
up to 4
So we would
people can
play
select
Smash,
Nintendo
Mario
64
Kart,
games
and
locally or
Pokemon
online.
Stadium. And then I remember I ran around in Hyrule Field
Also,
one time
with
and
this
then
new membership plan, in
Ocarina of
addition to
Time.
Nintendo 64 games,
Oh!
you can play
Sega!
a collection of games from Sega's Genesis system.
Wait, what was that game?
This means you'll be able to play these classic games whenever.
That's
and
cool.
wherever
I'm glad.
you
I'm glad this is huge. We are stepping out of the first
will
party
include
zone.
All elements of the base Nintendo Switch Online
We're
membership,
getting some of the
as
third
well
party
as the
stuff.
ability
That's
to play
good.
the
That's
included
really good.
Nintendo 64 and
I
Genesis
hope
games.
this means more
This
for the
is
future.
Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack.
So how much?
This new membership plan will be added in late October.
Okay.
Of course, you'll still be able to continue using the existing plans.
Again,
Also,
more October.
those who
I
have
just
an
I just
existing
realized.
membership plan can change over to the new plan.
All right.
We'll share more details about this new membership plan at a later time,
Of course.
including the exact release date and pricing
Did
information.
you want to do this direct?
For now, however, we'd like to announce the games that will be available when it launches. You'll be able to play the Nintendo 64
Oh, is that
games
Sin and
shown
Punishment?
here,
Nice. Whoa, why is there so many
as
more
well as
Genesis
these
games?
Genesis games. We'll also continue adding more Nintendo 64 games
Majora's
such as The Legend
Mask.
of Zelda Majora's Mask and F-Zero X, as
Nice.
well as other Nintendo 64 and Genesis games
Pokemon
going
Snap.
forward.
Kirby. Paper Mario. Paper Mario. Oh, and Banjo-Kazooie.
We've prepared Nintendo 64 and
Banjo-Kazooie.
Genesis controllers to
That's
ensure
good.
games can be played with
Thank
the
you,
same style
Xbox.
controls from their original releases.
Nice, Microsoft. Yes.
Both can be used wirelessly.
Ooh.
These controllers
Awesome.
will be available for purchase by any
I
Nintendo Switch
had a friend
Online
tell me
member.
that he was like, hot take, N64 is one of my favorite controller designs. It's
We
like,
hope you'll look forward
what?
to this new membership plan.
I mean, hey,
Nintendo Switch Online plus
if it works for you, it works for you. That's great.
Let's
I don't-
see a
I
few
don't
more
like it.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
That's me. That's me.
There's plenty to play in these collections.
Oh boy. Oh, don't know it. Don't know this
Cyberpunk
one.
meets fantasy in this 3-game collection of cult classic RPGs. As a Shadowrunner mercenary, you'll explore a dystopian future where magic has reawakened and fantasy creatures have come back to life.
Steampunk. I
Immersive
like
branching narratives,
magic.
skill-based character growth, and gripping turn-based tactical combat await in Shadowrun Trilogy, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
It's kind of like XCOM
The
combat, right?
perpetual struggle against Count Dracula
Hey,
continues.
Castlevania.
Castlevania Advance Collection brings
So this is
together
one
four
that
classic
I
Castlevania games
well, Castlevania is a
with
series I really
beautiful
haven't
graphics
gone
and
into
haunting
at
epic
all.
music.
It just looks so hard.
Save and button mapping features will also vamp up or
But
ramp up your fight against
I
evil.
do like
All
Metroid, so maybe I
versions of
probably
each
should give it a
game,
shot.
As well as a gallery mode with never
Oh,
before
wow,
seen
look at that
artwork
art.
are included. Castlevania Advance Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Wow, today.
An almighty classic returns.
Almighty Classic. What? 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 What is this classic? What is this classic?
The classic Super NES game ActRaiser returns
Oh,
on
yeah.
Nintendo Switch. Now
I mean, maybe some ones out there is like,
Lord
oh my
Light,
gosh,
almighty
ActRaiser!
only you can
Wow, that's
save
really
mankind
cool.
from the forces
But
of Tanzra.
I thought we were going in a different
You
direction
wage war
here.
in two phases. First, strike down monsters.
This does
in the
look pretty cool.
side-scrolling action phase to liberate the lands from the grasp of evil.
Did you
Master
think that was gonna be
swordsmanship and
Fire
magic
Emblem?
to
No!
vanquish all who
No!
stand in your path.
You can't prove that!
Then cultivate the lands you've liberated.
Okay,
in the
again,
world-building
maybe
creation phase.
there was a little bit of me
It's
that
up
thought
to you to decide
that was
which
about to be a
structures will be
Fire
destroyed
Emblem
to make way for new ones, creating
which would have been really
flourishing
nonchalant, by the way.
civilization.
Or it's like, oh yeah, by the way, Fire Emblem.
If you do so, your powers will increase, giving you an edge in both phases.
No, but seriously, I've never heard of this game.
Alternate between the original and rearranged versions of the beloved soundtrack.
It's not like
and
I'm a-
enjoy brand new music.
A
New
game
stages
collector or
and new
anything like
boss
that.
battles also await.
This looks. I like the
ActRaiser
design
Renaissance
and
descends onto Nintendo Switch
Square Enix
later
obviously is a
today.
good. Wow, today. Developers, so yeah.
A new chapter is about.
Oh,
to
is this
unfold.
Deltarune? Wow, they got it. They brought it to the Switch. So is Chapter 2 the last one? I mean, it makes sense. Japan loves. Everybody loves Toby Fox's game designs. Wow, this music is pretty good. Treat me like one of your items. Dun, 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 dun. Now, I myself have not gotten into. That music is really good, by the way. I have not got into Undertale. Really, you know. I don't know. There's just something about it that just doesn't appeal to me, which I know is blasphemous, but maybe I'll give it a shot one of these days. Maybe I'll give Deltarune a shot. I think it's mostly like the gameplay itself. I'm not a huge fan of. I'm also not a big fan of Earthbound. I know, man. I'm revealing a lot of these things that probably make people hate me now. That's okay. But I know how much people love it, adore it, and it deserves the praise. Both those games, I totally understand. Both those series. Rune Factory 5 next year, March 22.
How's everything?
Will I play Rune Factory 5?
There
I don't
are
know
still
yet.
a few more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct.
Few more.
Koizumi-san,
Oh, Miyamoto-san.
Oh,
What
Miyamoto!
brings you in?
I wanted to make an announcement.
He's
so
got a
I was
Mario
hoping
shirt.
I could step in.
He's got a Mario
Of
shirt.
course.
Of course he has a Mario shirt.
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
What's up? Don't tell me you're
We
retiring.
previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination.
Are we gonna
and
see a
its
trailer?
And producer Chris Meledandri-san, who are known for movies like Despicable Me and Sing, in making a full-length animated Mario movie for the big screen.
Are we gonna see a trailer?
Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Ta-da!
Oh!
The
All
movie
right.
will be released in theaters in holiday 2022.
Book your tickets now,
The
folks.
release date for North America is on December 21st, and we'll be announcing release dates for Japan.
Why am I
Europe,
so excited
and
about
other
that? I don't
regions
know.
At a later timing. It'll be a while longer until we can share a glimpse of Mario in
darn.
action on the big screen. But today,
That's
I also
exciting that they
wanted
got to share the
reveal our
date.
Key cast members who will be voicing Mario and his friends in the movie.
Really? Okay, so
First, of course, is Mario, who will be played by Chris Pratt. He's
wow,
so
Charles
cool.
Martinet looks really
Mario will be
different.
talking a lot in the movie.
Yeah.
Look forward to
I
Mario
knew
as
they
performed
wouldn't.
by
Some
the
people were
very
telling me, oh, they're going to
talented
Charles
Chris
Martinet. It's like, no, they're not. He can't do it for the whole movie.
Next, Princess Peach will be played by
I'm
Anya
sorry.
Taylor-Joy.
I'm sorry. Who?
I can't wait to see a very spirited Princess Peach.
People probably hate me. So you don't know Anya Taylor-Joy.
Mario's little brother,
Charlie
Luigi, will be
Day.
played by Charlie
Okay. Okay, I can see
I'm
that.
excited for you
Sure.
to see this timid sibling appear on
Yeah.
the screen.
I wonder if they're going to get Robert Downey Jr. in here. Yes!
Bowser will be played
Yes!
by
Okay, this is
Jack
great
Black.
casting. Great casting.
expecting
I'm a huge
monster
fan of Jack
performance
Black.
by Jack's son.
Let's go. Oh, okay.
Michael Key will be playing Toad.
Let's go, Key. Okay,
I'm
I
looking
like it.
forward to great comedic moments.
Such a good pick for
Even though
Toad.
this is a Mario movie,
Seth
Donkey
Rogen for
Kong will
Donkey
also be
Kong.
making an appearance. He will
Okay.
be played by Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen, he has his
I'm
moments.
eager for you to see a humorous Donkey
I know,
Kong
some
by
people love
Seth's
him.
son.
I don't hate him or anything. Charles Martinet
And
will
of
be in there.
course, Charles Martinet, who has voiced Mario and many more Nintendo characters in our games over the years, is also involved
Great.
and will be appearing in surprise cameos in the movie.
Oh. Really?
We also have more incredible talent joining the film. to
Cranky
play some of
Kong?
our other beloved characters.
Who's Spike? Kamek's in the movie.
That is all I can share with you today about the Mario movie. This is a
Any-
very
Bowser
collaborative
Jr.?
project between
Boo.
Illumination and Nintendo. We've all been coming up with all sorts of ideas, and I myself am enjoying a creative process that is a little bit different from making games.
I'm glad. I'm happy
It may
for
be a
you.
while until we can share more updates, but I hope you'll look forward to it.
I am.
Sam,
Like,
back to you.
I understand Illumination has a
Please
track
look
record,
forward to
and
Mario's
I'm hesitant
adventure
about that.
jumping into the world of
but-
motion pictures.
At the same time, I'm excited to see
we'd
Mario
like
on the
to
big
show you
screen.
this.
Okay, what we got? What we got next? Splatoon! Splatoon! I like this music. I like this rock. Let's go, Crab. Crab bot. Ooh, ooh, I like that. It's kind of like a quick ninja move. This stage is pretty nice. Hello? I was watching that. Is that a furry octo thing? Octopus? Campaign! Solo campaign! Oh. I really hope they go above and beyond on the solo campaign, because what they did in the Octo expansion was fantastic. They just gotta keep it up. Expound on it. Hey, Callie Marie are back. What about Pearl and Marina? They're probably central to the story. I'm glad Callie and Marie are there. Is that a tank? Is that a mech? Are we in Antarctica? Nankyoku. Splatoon 3! That little pal right there, look at him. He's just happy to be there. Oh no. Return of the Mammalians? Oh, that's what the fur was! Bruh.
Hello, everyone. I'm a researcher from the Squid Research Lab. I've been meticulously studying the mysterious squids that can transform into human
It's dorky,
form.
but I love how much
What
he
you
gets
just
into the
saw
role.
was
Like,
the
you gotta
latest
appreciate it,
research
man.
footage From
Like,
Splatoon 3.
I
Allow me
love
to
his
share
passion
a bit
about
of
it.
what we know so far.
Or his dedication to the persona.
Splatoon 3 takes place in Splatsville, It's known as the City of Chaos. Centered
City of
around
Chaos.
Splatsville
This is what you
are
chose,
the
people.
Flatlands, a place long inhabited by advanced sea creatures such as squids and octopuses. Buildings spanning several generations are crammed into the city,
like that hat.
creating its distinctive culture. In the Splatlands, turf war appears to be a popular activity. Its basic rules are unchanged. 2 4-player teams compete against each other to ink the most area. However, the trend seems to have undergone a major shift, with the existence of new main and special weapons confirmed in the footage. In the latter portion of the footage, we were able to
Even the
observe
translator is like
activities from
kind of giving an
story mode,
accent
the
to
single-player
it.
campaign.
Return of the mammalians.
Meaning the reappearance of mammals appears to be the theme of story mode this time around.
I'm excited. I was wondering
What
how
could this possibly mean in a
how they
world
were
where
going to
all
make,
mammals, except for
or
2
what
cats,
would be the antagonist, you know, the bad guy, I guess, in this time around.
It appears that there's still a lot to uncover,
Indeed.
but we'll continue with our research and keep you updated once more results become available.
Thank you, good sir. Keep the good
Please
fight.
look forward to more Splatoon 3.
Oh my gosh.
Updates to come. See you next time.
Carry on.
So, what did
He
you
was like,
Splatoon
bruh.
3, taking
He's like,
place in
I'm
a
so
new
sorry.
world, is scheduled to release in 2022.
Oh, it's no date, huh?
Please look forward
Surely it's
to
going to be
future
summertime,
updates.
right? Like June,
Okay,
after E3.
This is the last trailer we have to show you today.
All right.
Please take a look.
What we got? What we got? Platinum. Is this Bayonetta 3?
HQ 接敵した距離50対象は北東に向かって移動中遅れこちら本部了解した
What the heck is that?
了解射撃用意撃て
Ew. I wonder if someone's like, oh, I know this already. Maybe. I don't have a clue.
対象は無効果は見られない理解効果は見られない
What is that? Like a blob. Yeah, your machine guns are very effective here. Doing a lot of damage. Oh, well, that did. Ha ha ha! P. I don't know why I laughed at that. Oh, I should have. Oh, of course. Of course. It's freaking, why can't I think of the top of my head? Oh my gosh, why can't I remember? Wait! That was Bayonetta! What? It's a crossover? With, oh shoot, Axiom Verge? Is that what it's called? No. What? Oh, I love her outfit.
It seems I'm unfashionably late,
Yes, you are.
but I'm ready to give you everything you want.
I love your hair, by the way. Let's go! Okay, so that was just a fake out of the game with the dog. I forgot. Confirmed, same universe? Looks great. Bayonetta 2 is definitely one of the best games I've ever played. Maybe my top 10. It's just incredible. Astral Chain. Why did I say Axiom Verge? Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Why did I think that? Oh gosh. It's Astral Chain. I'm so sorry. Anyway. But that was definitely a fake out, right? It's not actually a mix of Axiom Verge and Bayonetta, right? Oh my gosh. Kaiju battles, let's go! Finally, Bayonetta 3. It's been so long since, was it Game Awards 2017? Is that when it was announced? Oh my gosh. Looks great. A lot bigger battles. Like, Bayonetta 2 had some pretty big battles, but this seems to have even more. Sweet. No date. Well, that 2022 date. Ooh.
What you just saw was the latest trailer for Bayonetta 3.
Hooray!
We announced this game in 2017, and we thank you for your patience. This game
It's been a
will
long
launch
time.
next year.
Got a
hope
lot of
you
games
look
coming
forward
next
to
year.
Bayonetta's new
So I think
encounter.
what I said last year for 2021, and we have had a lot of games. But
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
all right,
Thank you for watching.
no Xenoblade. I don't know why. I was so certain Xenoblade Chronicles 3 would be there, but for some reason, I'm not certain. I was like thinking would be. But that's okay. So yeah, in terms of Direct, I'm just giving my thoughts here. I don't want to do a big secondary video on this, just in terms of time. But yeah, so there are some big games there. Not huge, but some big announcements. So Kirby being a 3D open world type of a scenario, or maybe a 3D platformer is more accurate. That was great. Kirby needed to go in that direction. So I'm excited to see. It looks a little bare in some places, and I hope that over time they'll add a little more to the levels. But I'm sure it'll be fine. You know, this is kind of early footage, and we have it until early next year. So yeah, that'll be great. Then we had, obviously at the end there, Bayonetta 3, a long time coming, and it seems to have some of its same charm that the other two games had. I can't believe I kept calling it Axiom Verge. Oh my gosh, that I know what game it is. Like that's a Metroidvania, like, you know, indie game. Anyway, Astral Chain. Like, I like the little fake out with Astral Chain. That was pretty great. Or cameo, whatever you want to call it. But Bayonetta 3 is, I love her new design. The game looks smooth. The kaiju battles, it seems to be like gonna be a fun concept. So it looks like they're getting slightly away from the angels versus demons type of scenario. Well, at least from this trailer, it seems like we're dealing more with a sci-fi type of enemy, which is great. I mean, you know, I did like that character design from the previous two games, but I'm sure we'll still have some great enemies to fight in this one as well. Splatoon 3, that was a much needed update, especially I think they're going to release it in June 2022. So the next Direct we get, which is probably going to be in spring, will have a even bigger update, and maybe even a Splatoon 3 Direct, and then we'll kind of get the blowout on what's available, and we'll probably have a little more in an E3 Direct as well, but then it will come out a few weeks after that Direct, I think. So that's what I think their game plan is. But I'm so excited they showed off a bit of the single player campaign and kind of the concept they're going with, the return, the mammalians, however it's pronounced. That's cool. That's great. Again, like I said earlier, where would you go with a bad guy that wasn't the DJ Octopus, whatever his name was? You know, where would you go from there? And I like this kind of new direction, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does come back as a furry version, taking a page out of Bowser's Fury. Or actually probably a page out from Mario's book there. But anyway, that was kind of cool to see. You know what's funny? Like, I know they're excited for the Mario movie, and I am kind of glad we got an update. We got to see who plays who. Some of those reveals are pretty. Chris Pratt as Mario. I mean, I don't know. That's just so funny to me. I mean, I know he's a big star right now, and he has a good personality, but I just would not think him as Mario. But I'm sure it'll work out. Jack Black as Bowser is a perfect casting. Ooh, I love that. But this is a Nintendo Direct, and Nintendo's about the video games, you know. So it's kind of like, I don't know how I feel about them talking about a movie in it. Because don't you remember back in the previous, this year's E3, I think it was Gearbox? Was it that the developer publisher that had a showcase, but most of it they just talked about their movie, but it was really just him walking around on set making people feel awkward in front of the camera. And I at the time I didn't think that was a great use of my time and the purpose of the show. I know they can do what they want, but it just felt a bunch of filler. Now this was different. He wasn't walking on studio talking to the animators or anything like that and giving awkward interviews. He wasn't doing that. And he's definitely excited about, well, Nintendo in general is going to be excited about it, and they're going to try to make sure their fans go and see the movie. So I understand that. I can't blame them for wanting to start marketing that. Honestly, I think it would have been better if they had shown a trailer. I think that would have made it more interesting. I don't know. Is it hypocritical of me to say that I was okay with what Nintendo did here versus what Gearbox did? I mean, obviously time-wise, Nintendo's movie section was very short, comparatively speaking. But I don't know. Maybe I am a hypocritic fanboy here. Whatever. Either way, it was nice to get a little bit of an update on that and see Miyamoto really somewhat excited about that, even if it is just a PR stunt. Oh, yeah, Monster Hunter update. That expansion pass. I forget the name right now. But, you know, all those people who are complaining about Rise not having any content, it's so bare bones, etc., etc. Come on, guys. Yes, this is paid DLC. However, it's going to be a huge expansion pass. This isn't going to be, you know, you get like 2 costume updates and a couple monsters come in, maybe like one little area. That's not going to happen. Hopefully, I don't eat my words there. But that's not going to be the case. So get your money's worth. You'll have hundreds of more hours to play, I am sure. I don't know why I'm going into this. Anyway, so glad that the DLC is coming, and yeah, it was good stuff. I guess maybe, you know, just talk about a couple things that didn't show. Zelda, I didn't expect that we'd see Zelda. No Fire Emblem. I said in a tweet that there'd be no Fire Emblem, and lo and behold, there wasn't. I think that if there is going to be a remake, because I did just release a video about that, please go watch that, about what will be next, remake, sequel, or a new game. If there is going to be a remake, I did say it would be either this Fall Direct or the Spring Direct, but I also posted on Twitter that I didn't think the Fire Emblem news would be this Direct. I just didn't think it was time. And I was ready to eat my words, but I don't have to, luckily. I think if it is remake, it's going to be spring that they'll show it, and then it'll release sometime in fall. But if it is a new game, they're going to save that puppet for E3. I guarantee. So excited to see that. And you know what? I mean, it could be a new game at E3 as well. I'm just taking a wild guess here, but come springtime, and if and when we get that Spring Direct, I'm gonna be hoping for Fire Emblem. Now, as for Xenoblade, you know, I didn't think it was a guarantee, but for some reason, just the way kind of rumors were going around. I know you shouldn't listen to rumors, but some people I trust pretty well, who aren't just clout baiting. They're just sharing some tidbits that they know. We're pretty convinced that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is done, you know, and ready to be announced. So yeah, that's not the case. Well, it could be the case, but Nintendo's not ready to talk about it yet, unfortunately. Kind of sucks, but that's all right. I mean, again, that's another game I can wait. I am itching to play Xenoblade, but I can wait. There's plenty of other games to play, so take your time, I suppose. The Direct as a whole, there were a couple things where it was, hey, we have this thing, stay tuned for a later date for this thing to be announced. You know, the announcement of announcements. And I don't like that trend. It's not the end of the world, and at the end of the day, at least we know it's coming, so it's better than nothing. But at the same time, it doesn't hurt to show it there, does it? Now, Smash, I understand them wanting to have it its final thing. That one I understand. But the Animal Crossing one just doesn't seem to need its own direct. I could be wrong, and maybe there's a buttload of content that's coming to Animal Crossing, and then it definitely needs its own direct in order to highlight. And that's fair. And you know what? And maybe at the end of the day, that's what Nintendo thought was people don't want to see updates to already existing games, per se, in these directs. They want to see new content, and we want to make sure we highlight not just our games, but some of the third-party stuff, and collection and ports. And then there's just a bunch of other little stuff that I can't really think on the top of my head. Mario Party is looking pretty good, and Square Enix has a few titles that are coming that should be pretty interesting. I don't know if I'll pick them up yet. It just depends on reviews and what people say and what else I see in trailers. Overall, I'd probably give this direct a 6 or 7 out of 10. Like, it was good, but nothing mind-blowing. Well, Kirby was one thing we didn't know. Well, apparently it leaked beforehand, but it wasn't something that we knew before today. Besides that, there wasn't a huge hype factor moment, you know? I guess it depends on the fan. So for me, I'd probably give it a 6 or 7. Maybe I'll just give it a 6 just because you can get the Smash announcement, the final one. I think if you had that, then, I mean, maybe it would depend on who it was, but I probably would have given it a 7. But what does my opinion matter? It's not like it's going to change anything in the end. But what did you think about the Direct? Let me know in the comments below. What game are you looking most excited for? And hope you didn't get your dreams crushed. Don't worry, it'll be okay. Metroid Dread is coming. All right, have a good day, everybody. Goodbye. What do I usually say? Oh yeah, goodbye, you good people.